Hey people, it is I, J Reaper X, and this is What If Naruto Had Devil Fruit Release? So, my boy Naruto gonna look like Kizaru? Let's just say, yeah. You know the yellow in the suit? It's gonna be dark orange and light orange, I guess. I mean, I couldn't find anything better, so yeah. And yes, he's gonna get the coat. It's just gonna write Uzumaki on the back, not Justice or something. No, just Uzumaki. Okay. Yeah, and he might as well have the symbol on it too. Yeah, the I don't even know what they call it, bro. Clan mark, whatever, bro. The Uzumaki symbol, bro. You know, like he has in his orange jumpsuit. So the Ninetales attack and shit happens the same as canon. Yeah. And Minato and Kushina still die. But they will, spoilers, bro, they will come back in the future. Yeah, you already know me, bro. I'm like this. So, Naruto had a pretty much the same childhood as Canon. So let's just skip to when he's 4. He's running from the villagers. And he outran them somehow. And he ended up in the forest. He saw somebody on the floor. And that is me, J Reaper X, the one and only. And well, Naruto he went close to the person, and he said, "Sorry, are you okay? You look injured." Then he kind of managed to put me the person on their back, and he saw they kind of have a they like they were dying. That no, like they just saw he just saw blood, and he was scared, and he then I woke up and I said, "Kid, I am dying, and I can pass on my Genki Genkai to you. Would you, I believe you want to prove the villagers wrong, right?" Then Naruto he says, "Yes, sir, I want to." Then I say, "Then take my hand, kid. I will be in your mind in when you will be sleeping tonight. I will be in your mind, and I will guide you through how to use my power. Okay, kid?" Naruto he shakes my hand. Then yeah. Um then he goes to his apartment and he sleeps. And then he wakes up in a pretty dark place, I guess. Basically the sewers of the Ninetales and shit. But then he sees the man and he immediately goes and hugs him. Cause he was worried for the man. You know, he kind of thought the man would be mean to him even though he was dying. So he was kind of happy that he wasn't mean to him, and you know already, you know where this is going. No, you probably don't, but okay. So the man kind of guided Naruto through how to use Devil Fruit Release. So a brief explanation: basically, he can summon any Devil Fruit, and I mean any, and I'm instantly, bro. And I guess I really didn't want to make him too OP, but I'm not sure. I'll think about whether he can stack the devil fruits or not. Like for example, if he eats the light fruit plus the magma fruit, he probably could use both. But I'm not sure if I want to do that because okay, nah, bro, I'm not gonna do that. He can eat like let's just say he can only eat one devil. He can only have one devil fruit power at once. Like if he eats light fruit, he cannot have light fruit plus another fruit. Just light fruit, okay? So then he guides him through how to use the powers and shit. Let's just say it takes like 10 years, which is basically a day in the real in outside world. And let's just say he like he thought of the man as an uncle, I guess. So then his appearance. No, 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 never mind, bro. No, bro, his appearance didn't change at all, but in the future it's gonna change. So let's just say basically he makes himself the exact same clothes as Kizaru. I'm not even gonna change it. Too lazy. The only difference is that there will be the Uzumaki mark behind the Admiral coat, and let's just say he kind of picked up a little, bro, just a little of Kizaru's lazy personality. Just a little, bro. Not too much. I don't want to make him too lazy, I ain't trying to do that. So he got a little. Just a little. Then he uses the revive fruit to revive my dude. Basically me. And let's just say I treat him as a nephew. He treats me as an uncle. Then he makes me nah, bro. I'ma say, bro, he makes me the same clothes as him. Basically the same clothes as Kizaru. So basically look like twins, I guess. Nah, bro. Let's just say, yeah, he treats me as another older brother, bro. Yeah, I ain't trying to be an uncle right now, bro. He treats me as another older brother. Basically, we have the same clothes, exact same clothes, bro. Except that the only me behind the coat, I guess there's no Uzumaki. Nah, I ain't trying to be an Uzumaki, bro. So let's just say it just says ninja, bro, on the back. It just says ninja, bro. Or was it shinobi, bro? Shinobi. That's what it says. Behind. Yeah, you already know what I mean. So yeah, then we both walk out, and people, bro. When we're walking the streets, me and Naruto, bro. Hey, people are staring at us like, how the fuck did the demon get these clothes? And who is this dude? Oh, and by the way, bro, I made my hair yellow, cause why not? And let's just say we created money, we created a lot of money. We're kind of rich. Scratch that immediately. That's cringe. Scratch that shit. So basically, we're walking in the streets. But bro, remember, bro, my boy Naruto is 4 years old, bro. Then I guess let's just say I kept the book release, but I have a limited amount of fruits, like basically 5 at a time. I chose. I can only get 5 level fruits, so I chose like. You don't need to know which one I chose. Like literally, you don't need to. Okay, you don't need to. So currently, we both have the light fruit, cause why not? It's just easy. And we're just walking through the streets. People are looking at me and Naruto weirdly, like, how did the demon get these clothes? They look kind of nice. I kind of want them. How the hell did he get this cape? It looks cool. And who is this dude? He basically looks like an older version of Naruto. Maybe it's his older brother. Yeah, and shit like that. And we're just walking through the streets. Then we go to the Hokage's office. And I guess I'm like Lord Third. I want to adopt Naruto. And the Hokage is like, well, who are you? And let's just say, bro, my name will be Kizaru, bro. Yeah, bro. My name will be Kizaru Borsalino, bro. Basically the same name as Kizaru, bro. Yep. Can I just say my name's Kizaru? You don't need to know my last name. And basically, I want to adopt Naruto. Simple. Then I guess I adopt Naruto. But still, I don't want to be a father because I just don't. Yeah, I just don't. Okay, I want to be another brother. That's like way better. So then we kind of skip. So basically, I'm like a ninja. I'm a really popular ninja in Konoha. People respect me, bro. And let's just So basically, Naruto pacified the Nine Tails with a pacifying fruit he created. Cause why not? He pacified the Nine Tails. Basically, he released the Nine Tails from his cage, and his mindscape looks more like an open plane, I guess, where Kurama can play. Basically, I guess. What else can I say? And yeah. So we skip when Naruto can go to the academy. I believe he starts at 6 years old, right? Yeah, he starts at 6 years old. Okay, so then he's smart. Naruto's smart. Okay, he's smart. So it's the first day at the academy. Let's just say people they start to respect Naruto because like there's no more whiskers, bro. They're gone. No, bro. No, what, bro? Nah, they're just still there. Let's just say Naruto, he does missions with me. It's only me and him, bro. And people, they don't really know that Naruto works with me, but let's just say like the higher ups, like the Hokage and shit, they know that. And only the Hokage, only him knows knows that Naruto and I have Devil Fruit release. And we basically explained to him, And yeah, he was like, and then no, bro, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So basically, Naruto, he was like, "Oi, GG, old man," basically, bro. If you were able to regain your youth and protect the village, and would you wish for that? And like, he's like, yeah, I honestly wish I could. Well, let's just say I can do that for you, but on only one condition. Then he's like, Naruto boy, what condition? He's like, well, I want you to actually rule the village like a Hokage and not let mere civilians from the civilian council manipulate you. They cannot do anything. You're the Hokage. Then he's like, you're right, Naruto boy. I've not been guiding this village correctly. I've been manipulated by the civilian council. Very well, I accept your condition. Then basically he creates the youth fruit. Basically, it turns anyone back to their prime. Basically, so there's Prime Hiruzen. So village is kind of safe, Prime Hiruzen. Like, bro, are you okay? So yeah, then that happened. And remember, bro, Naruto is still 4 years old at that time. But now he's 6, okay? Let's just talk about the academy now. So, yeah, Iruka Sensei, he comes in. He introduces himself. Then when he like takes attendance, and then he says Naruto, and Naruto says here. But remember, bro, he wears the same clothes like he's as Kizaru, bro. So people they don't know how he got that. And yeah, oh my god, bro, there's no script, bro. I'm supposed to do this with my mind only, bro. So yeah, that happens. Then they go to the test thingy. Naruto he eats the luck fruit, and he steals everyone's luck. And he gets 10 out of 10 because he's first. He gets 100%, bro. He aces that shit. Then he gives back the luck to everyone their luck. And yeah, he's first. Sasuke second. Sakura third, I guess. Ino fourth, etc., etc. People are kind of shocked that Naruto he got first somehow. And then okay, then that happens. And I guess we skip the last day of academy. Naruto, he basically learned nothing. And I mean nothing. It's useless, bro. Useless. So I believe he's 14 at the end. Or is it 12? Let me see. Yep, so Naruto right now he's 12. He graduated at 12. So yeah. Then there's the teams. Let's just say, bro, Team 7, they're the same, but the Jonin teacher, it's not gonna be Kakashi, bro. It's gonna be me, bro. Yes, sir. I'm a Jonin. Like a high level Jonin. A really high level Jonin. The best of the best. And whatever you want, bro. Taijutsu, ninjutsu, bro. I clap you, okay? I'm like the best, okay? The best of the best of Jonins. Then, people, they know me around Konoha, bro. And they respect me, bro. And then, yeah. So when I come in, bro, for Team 7, so Iruka, he says, for Team 7, it will be Naruto, Sakura, Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno, and Sasuke Uchiha. So yeah, and your Jonin Sensei will be, oh my god, Team 7, you're lucky. You have Kizaru Borsellino as your Jonin teacher. And the whole class is shocked. They're like, even the Jonin Sensei, they're like, oh no, why him? He stole our spotlight now. Oh damn. Then I come in. I wear the exact same thing as Naruto. Naruto, he wears the exact same thing as me. Then Naruto's like, yo, big bro Kizaru, how you doing? And I'm like, yo, Naruto, how you doing, my boy? You good? And Naruto's like, yeah. Big brother, are you guys related or some shit? Well, Naruto considers me his big brother because I kind of helped him through his childhood, so yeah. And people, they're like, oh, I see. And then, um, bro, I arrived instantly. As soon as my name is pronounced, bro, I arrive, bro. I don't arrive late, bro. I don't do this shit. I arrive, bro, earlier than early, bro. Like, bruh, don't underestimate me, bro. Yeah. So yeah, then I just say, okay, meet me at the roof, and yeah, but me and Naruto, bro, just put our hand near our we just see a yellow looking mirror just going to the roof. They're like, what is that? So basically, the mirror is reflecting on buildings, and the students are like, students are confused. They're like, what is that? And then they just see me and Naruto turning into light, and we just follow the path of the mirror. And they're kind of like surprised and shocked. They didn't expect that. So basically, we're like Yatano Kagamiya. No, bro. Basically, bro, we're just like this. Yeah, so basically we did that without the kick though. We don't want to kick anybody, so we just do this just to go like real quickly. Then we're just sitting around waiting for Naruto and no Sasuke and Sakura. Shit, sorry, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry, okay. And then yeah, shit. They arrive like 2 minutes later, and we're like, "You guys are slow. We need to improve that." We both said that at the same time, and Naruto and the thing, and and they're like, "Man, you guys are lucky. What kind of Genkai is this?" And then the both bro, we smirk at each other, and we're like, don't worry about it." And then I'm like, "Okay, so you guys, you guys are gonna introduce yourselves." Yeah. And then Sakura, she's like, can you give us an example? Um, well, me, I'm like, okay then. My name is Kizaru Borsellino. Um, I like the color yellow. I also like being fast and doing missions. And I dislike people that are slow and people that are late. Also dislike people that are like weak but they have potential. I dislike them. Or people that think being a ninja is being a shinobi is funny. I dislike these people. And my goals, well, I don't really have one, but I could just say I don't really have a goal, so you don't need to worry about it, okay? And then yeah, they're like, okay. Then I'm like, Naruto, you start. And then Naruto, he stands up, like he basically says the same thing as me. Uh, and he adds like he likes ramen. And me too, I say I like ramen. Yeah, he basically does the same thing as me, and his goal is to become Hokage. Yeah, what else can I say? Like, bro. Yeah, and now it's Sasuke basically says the same thing as Canon, and then like, then me and Naruto we say to Sasuke that later you're gonna meet us, okay, Sasuke. Meet me. I said that only me. Yeah. So yeah. Then after that, Sakura says the same thing, and I'm like, Sakura, I don't like your attitude. Did you not hear last what I said? I dislike people. I think being a shinobi is funny. If you truly want to be with Sasuke, then be strong so that he can acknowledge you. Else, what's the point? If you're weak, nobody's gonna acknowledge you. Nobody. will care about you. You will be a hindrance to the team. So Sakura, I suggest you make a better goal. And you better aim for something that is actually gonna help you. Not like being with Sasuke, okay? Sakura, she understands. Like she immediately understands. He's like, yes, Sensei. I'm sorry for my attitude. Then Sasuke, he's kind of like sort of shocked. Like he's like, how did Kizaru change Sakura's attitude so fast? Then Sakura leaves, Naruto leaves, and it's only me and Sasuke. And I'm like, so Sasuke, you want to kill Itachi, right? You want vengeance, right? And Sasuke, he's like, I do actually. Then I'm like, do you really think that is a good thing to do? Do you know what revenge can do to you? It can make you go rogue, go mad. So I suggest you stop being cluttered around revenge. Plus, did you like ever stop and think, why would my brother murder our entire clan for no reason? Have you ever thought about that? Don't you think that your goal should be to find out why Itachi did what he did? Don't you think that's a better goal instead of trying to kill him and be clouded by revenge? Then Sasuke, he's like, I never thought about it like that. Thank you so much, Sensei. If it wasn't for you, maybe I would have gone the wrong path. Now my goal is to find out the truth about why Itachi killed my clan. Then, yeah. And I'm like, good, that's what I like to hear. And me and Naruto are gonna help you with that. And then Naruto appears, and he's like, well, since you actually entered the well, other people will still be clouded by revenge and not think about actions. But you proved us wrong, Uchiha Sasuke. And Sasuke's like, how are you going to help me? What can you possibly do except train me? Well, technically you're not supposed to know that, but me and Naruto have a special Genki Genkai. It's called Devil Fruit Release. Basically gives us the power to summon fruits that give us powers. And Sasuke, he's kind of shocked. He's like, really? And we're like, both of us are like, yes. But Naruto, mine I could only choose 5 at a time. But Naruto has unlimited, and he can even create new ones. So that's how we work well together. Sasuke is kind of amazed, like he's no longer emo. And yeah. So and then so Naruto is like Naruto is like, I know you the Uchihas have an affinity for fire. So I'm gonna give you the fire fruit. Let's just say you'll have information on how to use it. You will not need hand signs. You just have a little headache, and you'll have all the information transferred to your mind. Do you accept this power, Uchiha Sasuke? Then Sasuke's like, yes, I do. With this power, I will find out why my brother killed my entire clan. And yeah, that happens. And then, since Naruto and I were generous, we're like, Sasuke, if you could revive your clan, would you do it? Sasuke, he's like, yes, I absolutely would. Then he's like, well, we can do it for you, but let's just say it's gonna be complicated. Do you still want that to happen? And Sasuke's like, yes, please, please, thank you. Then he starts crying and he kind of hugs me, me and Naruto. He gives us a bro hug and he's like, thank you so much. Then yeah, we revive basically the Uchiha clan. So no, we explain him that we'll be reviving the Uchiha clan, but there will be a big difference. Difference is there will be kind of ghosts. But luckily, only you, me, and Naruto, no, just only you, will be able to touch them. Basically, if you want to hug your mother, you can. Or if you want, if so, basically, then only the Uchiha clan can interact with each other, and basically that means only you. You are the only you. There's Itachi cannot kill them again, since he can really not touch them. So yeah, and since I don't know if the Uchiha compound was destroyed, but I'm gonna make it so that it cannot be touched, cause I really don't want you guys to die. So yeah, then that happens. Yeah, you already know. Sasuke, he's no longer emo. No longer emo. Like, bro, no. He's no longer emo. He's happy now. And the Uchiha clan, now, like, they stopped doing their coup d'etat. I think that's what it's called. They stopped doing that. And they're actually, like, happy that they were brought back to life to realize their mistakes. And then basically, I gather all the Uchihas in one place, and then like me and Naruto were like, so Uchihas, since I really, and I mean really, hate the way you people get your Sharingan, I'ma make it different. Like I'm with like Fugaku, he stands up and he's like, what do you mean you're not happy with the way we get our Sharingan? And then he's like, well, you people, the way you get your Sharingan is by hating, or revenge. And that's absolutely bad. And I don't like that. And like, the Uchihas, like, they're like, is that really how we get our Sharingan? Wow, I never knew that. And then, yeah. And basically, so, Fugaku, you're the leader of the Uchiha police, right? Then Fugaku stands up, he's like, yes, Kizaru. And then I'm like, step up. I want you to announce which way you would like to your people to have the Sharingan. And yeah, he's like, well, since the original way of attaining the Sharingan was by hatred, how about we basically reverse it, and we can unlock it with love and compassion, so that we may be positive. Then I'm like, oh, I like that. Okay, then it is set. Do you all, if you people agree? And then they all scream, yeah, and yeah, you know. So then that happens. Basically, basically like Sasuke, he also unlocked the Sharingan. He felt so much positivity, bro. He got the 3 Tomoe Sharingan. Like, yeah. Now, like, we changed it, and like a lot of people got the Sharingan. Like, basically, like almost everyone. But so Sasuke got a, and also, and no, I announced like, and also, since I don't want to make the Sharingan something so common you can steal so easily, so I'm gonna make it so the Sharingan is gonna be common, and we're gonna have something called the Golden Sharingan, which is basically the Sharingan, but it is twice as efficient. So basically, if you have no Tomoe, so basically the appearance will change. It will be golden with your eye will be golden with silver Tomoes. And for example, if you have no Tomoe in your eyes, and your eyes just golden and silver, it'll have the strength of the one Tomoe Sharingan. And the two Tomoe, the one Tomoe will have the strength of the two Tomoe, etc., etc. Yeah. And people, they rejoice. They're like, "Wow, thank you, sir." Then yeah, they thank us. Then we do that. Then I basically summon Sasuke right here, and he's like, "Well, Fugaku, looks like your son is the first Uchiha to get the legendary Sharingan." And then people, they look into Sasuke's eyes, and they see he has three silver Tomoe, and his eyes are golden. They're like amazed, like at how cool it looks. And yeah, and Fugaku, like, he's happy that his son got a legendary Sharingan. And yeah, that happens. Let's just say Hiruzen, he knows about that. And he at first, bro, he was like, "Kizaru, I want you to end them right now, cause that's not what you're supposed to do." They were organizing a coup d'état, and I'm like, I made them ghosts for a reason. Only Sasuke can actually touch the ghosts. He's the only Uchiha that can touch the ghosts. But all the dead ones, they can touch each other, They can interact with each other, bro. But if it's an outside person, they cannot. Literally. Unless Fugaku, she's basically the leader, decides to do so. And basically, like, I've given him, since now Uchiha clan, there's only one person that can, like, hit others. That's basically Fugaku and his family. So that, yeah. Oh, I got such a good idea right now. Oh my, yeah, so good. Yeah, that happens. Okay, yeah. Then the next, bro, I did this shit. Oh, in one fucking night. So then I know, bro. All in one fucking night. So yeah. Then basically, Danzo, he's no more, bro. I don't like Danzo. And since Hiruzen got his youth back, like, he owns Danzo. Danzo, bro, he's dead. He's gone. He's no more. And all the Sharingan he stole, nope. They're like kind of gone, bro. Like, they cut his arm off. So yeah. So we go to the next day of training. Sakura, like, I'm like, "So Sakura, since I really want to make you useful, how about I give you? So I'm gonna give you one of my powers. Not just gonna give you one of his his power fruits. Basically, it allows him to make fruits that give you powers. So, Sakura, which power would you like?" And Sakura, she's like, "Is there one that is time?" And he's like, "Oh, fine." And I'm like, "Oh, why would you want a time devil fruit?" Man, she's like, "Well, if I'm correct, if I can rewind time, I can basically heal somebody. I can basically bring somebody back to life." And also, if I can freeze time and I can let other people in the frozen time move, that is even more perfect. I can be basically support. And me and Naruto, we're impressed. Even Sasuke. Now, bro, he's not emo, so he kind of likes Sakura. He kind of likes Sakura back, but he wants her to be strong. He likes strong women. Okay. I mean, who doesn't? Okay, in the Naruto verse, who doesn't? So yeah. Then Sasuke, let's just say Sasuke kind of blushes when he looks at Sakura now, cause she's no longer useless, and she's kind of strong, and Then we give her the time devil fruit, and yeah. And there's no such thing as the bell test, cause it's useless, literally. Like, bro, Sakura can froze time. What am I supposed to do, bro? Like, bruh, are you okay? Basically, we just train with our devil fruits. I mean, you don't even need to train. We basically just hang out as a team. And, I dismiss them. Sasuke and Sakura go on a date. They get together. I know, in one day, but it happens. They kiss after the date. Like, after going somewhere, like, super nice and shit. And, let's just say, every single person in my team has a coat. Basically the same coat. And we kind of have the signature clothes. And behind, depending on who you are, bro. Like, if you're an Uzumaki mark behind it. Uchiha mark behind it. I don't know what the Harino clan is. Let me see, bro. Okay, so I just looked up what the Harino clan thing looks like. And it's basically, bro, a white circle. And the thing is red. So basically, that's what. So, basically, Sasuke. Oh my god, wait. Okay, so guys, basically Sasuke, he kind of wears the same thing as Aokiji, because he kind of likes dark blue and shit. Basically wears the same thing as Aokiji, and behind the coat is just the Uchiha logo. And for Sakura, it's basically like pink. The coat is pink. And she wears, let me see. Damn, bro, what the fuck? So Sakura, she basically wears this. And the ends of the coat basically pink. Yeah. And yeah. I, let me show for basically Sasuke, he wears that. So yeah. So let's get back to the story. So they just basically go on dates. Sasuke and shit. And then Naruto, he kinda the next day after the Sakura and Sasuke's date and shit, like they're together and shit. So then we go back as a team. Then we encountered a team of Hinata. I don't know which team it is. So basically, I like since I'm like since Naruto he's kind of dense. So I'm like I'm not, bro. So I know in Hinata she loves Naruto. And then yeah. So I tell Naruto that Hinata likes him, and then I'm like, do you like her back? Then Naruto, he's like, actually, I do. She was one of the first people that was actually nice to me. So yeah. Then he confesses to Hinata, and yeah, they go on a date again. Yeah, a date, just a date. Okay, nothing special. Then I guess they kiss at the end, and yeah, they're a couple now. Nice. Right, we already got two couples. So let's just say, um, since I trust Naruto trusts Hinata, he gives her option of a devil fruit. And bro, I really don't know what Sakura's what Hinata's devil fruit will be. I mean, I guess bro, I'm like kind of like basically like her Byakugan relies basically gentle fist. What could possibly work for her? Like, I'm like, damn, I didn't even think about it. Oh my god, am I okay? Guys, just wait. Okay, so I'm basically gonna give it the strength fruit. I think that's what it's called. Basically the fruit that the king of Dressrosa had. Basically, like her punches. No, just bro. If she like uses a devil fruit and it hits you, bro. Trust me, bro. It hurts, and you'll get thrown back. Oh, and by the way, Hinata, bro, she's not shy no more, bro. Nah, I don't like shy Hinata. She's not shy no more. So yeah, and what else can I say, bro? Yeah, then I guess we skip. So basically, the team 7, we did nothing. We're too OP. Yeah, we did nothing. Hinata did no training because she's OP now. Like her Byakugan plus the strength fruit. Oh, that's just devastating, bro. Your chakra points, bro. If she hits you, bro, your chakra points, bro, they're gone. If she uses a devil, your chakra points, bro, they're gone, bro. For at least a year, bro. A month, bro. I'm gonna make it fair. A month, bro. Your chakra points, they're gone, bro. For a month. So you don't test her, bro. You just don't. You don't. So damn it. So let's just say, man. Man, I'm out of ideas, bro. Damn. I never knew I would be out of ideas, bro. Shit. So I can okay, let's just say we time skip to win the missions. No, we don't get D-rank missions, bro. We directly get the Tazuna mission. And yeah, directly, bro. No questions asked. Then yeah, Tazuna comes in, and as soon as he sees me, Naruto, Sasuke, even Sakura kind of got a name for him. No, not Sakura, but as soon as he sees me, Naruto, Sasuke, he's like, oh, I'm well protected. Especially with Kizaru, bro. Because he's known, bro. I'm known. He's me, bro. I'm known, like, throughout the nations, bro. I'm really known for being Konoha's best. And I mean best. Shinobi, bro. Yeah, so and like his Tazuna, he even though he's drunk, like he has sense. He knows that if he insults me, he will die. Literally, bro. So he don't try nothing. He don't try nothing at all, bro. He ain't trying to die here, so I mean, it's understandable, bro. Like, okay, hello. I'm being weird, bro. That's cringe. I better stop that. So then, yeah, we walk. We see the puddle, bro. We don't even waste time, bro. Sasuke, bro. He just uses fire pillar, bro. And he burns them brothers to crisp, bro. Like, no. He burns them to a crisp. Like, bruh. Are you alright? And, yeah. Then we just continue walking. So, bro. The thing is covered in mist, bro. But bro, Naruto, he just makes a wind fruit, bro. And he pushes that mist, like, out. So there's no more mist, bro. And we clearly see the sword coming. And Naruto, he uses... And no, I use the light fruit, and I just aim my finger at the thing. And it explodes, bro. It's gone. It just explodes, bro. As soon as the light contacts the thing, it explodes, so... Yeah, Zabuzai, he's trembling, kind of. He's like, oh no, it's the Kizaru. Oh hell no! What did I never knew there were people like that. Zabuzai, he's trembling, like he's like I'm like, oh Zabuza the mist, it's you. He doesn't try to run. He knows he cannot outrun me, bro. So yeah, he says, I was hired by a man named Gato, and he ordered me to kill the bridge builder. Is that so? Zabuza. Naruto, I want you to make a inspection fruit. I want to interrogate him Then Naruto he makes one, and So I'm like, Zabuza, I want you to answer these questions. The following questions. Zabuza Mochi. If you weren't hired by Gato, would you still try to kill others? Then he answers no. Like he knows he's not lying, so he just says no. And then second question. If you could find redemption, would you do it? And Zabuza, he said yes. And last question. Third question. If you could, because I know you, since you've killed a lot of people, you don't really have humanity. If you could regain that back, would you? Then he says yes. Then last question. I'm like, last question. He's like, if your crimes were to be excused, would you join the Leaf Village to teach the future generation and be an asset to the Leaf Village? And he says yes. And I'm like, Naruto, did he answer all these questions truthfully? And he's like, Naruto is like, yes, he answered all of them surprisingly truthfully. And I'm like, very well, Zabuza Mochi. Your crimes have been excused. I've pretty much erased the memories of everyone except us that are here of your crimes. So you are lucky. You're still one of the legendary swordsmen. And you still have your reputation. But I give you a better one. Your reputation will be to be just a super good swordsman. And a real challenge to other people. Zabuza, he's thanking me. He's on the, Zabuza, he's like, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then I'm like, Naruto, since he wanted to regain his humanity, just give him back. And Zabuza gets his humanity again. He's happy, He thanks us. And I'm like, so is that dude that is hiding in the trees like your accomplice or some shit? And I'm like, and he's like, oh yes, that's Haku. Well, I used to treat him as a tool, but now I want to treat him as a son. He's like, very well. And I'm like, yo, Haku dude, come out of here. We know you're here, just come out. And he's like, I've heard what you did. Is it true that Zabuza gained his humanity back? And shit like that. He asked, the normal question. He's like, well, yes. And now he wants to treat you as a son, not as a tool. Are you okay with that? Then Haku's like, yes, thank you very much for giving us a chance. Then yeah, that happens. We just move on. Then we arrive at the Tazuna's house. We see that people are there malnourished, and the village kind of trash. So he's like, yep, we're gonna fix that, Naruto, right now. So yeah, we go eat at the Tazuna's house, and next day, bro, really at 12, we're gather the whole village, and I'm like, okay, people, so me and my little brother, mostly my little brother Naruto, it's gonna help you people rebuild the village, because this village looks really pitiful and I hate that, okay? So we're gonna help you guys with that. Then basically, bro, so basically I just want you guys to stay here. Naruto's gonna distribute food for you people, and then Naruto, he makes food for everyone, bro, to survive for a week. And I'm like, so you guys, this is food for all of you to survive for a week. All of it will be in your house. I will give you some now so that you can eat, because you guys look really thin. And they eat, they're back to full strength, and they're like, thank you, sir, thank you. And I'm like, since this village still looks pitiful, because your houses are not good at all, Just watch, okay? Then I use light fruit. I build these houses at super speed, bro. Super speed. And all the houses are renovated, bro. And they're even upgraded. And they're like, wow. I never knew our town could look like that. So yeah, that happens. We renew the village. And then they made the Great Naruto Bridge still, because Naruto gave them the food, and then Naruto still built the bridge. Like, and I'm like, and then they're like, what about the bridge? And he's like, oh, you mean that bridge? And they all look there. They're like, wow, the bridge is already built. And we see Gato and his men coming, and I'm like, oh, so that's Gato. Nice. So Inari still did the speech and shit. So Naruto felt bad, so he asked me if I could revive his father. So he did so. So Inari's father, he's revived, okay? And he's not a ghost. He's like really revived with all the memories. And Inari, he thanked us, like he cried, and he hugged his dad. And even Tezuna's daughter, bro, she now has a person she loves, and she got her husband back basically, and she's happy, Yeah, Tazunatu, he's happy, And when they see Gato, the villagers, they're like, and I'm like, so, do you people want to kill Gato? And you're like, yes, we do. We want to get revenge on our people, on him. We want to kill him. Then I'm like, very well. I will kill his men, but you will kill Gato. Is that a deal? And you're like, yeah. So basically, me and Team 7, bro, basically, Sakura stops time. Sasuke just uses Fire Fist. He burns them to crisp. Then I just use Light Beam, and I kind of explode like half of them. Sasuke did a fourth, I think. Yeah, a fourth. Then Naruto, bro, he just used the ice. He froze them, and basically he froze them, and and then he touched one of them. He broke one of them, and the rest broke. Okay, then that only leaves Gato. So basically, let's just say, bro, I kind of bro, I'm gonna make Gato suffer, bro. So I'm like, well, since you people, no, bro, no, I just let them beat Gato to death. So he has a painful death, like a really painful one. And yeah. So I'm like, well, since I saved you people, I believe since Inari's father, I think he was a hero to you guys, right? And all the villagers, like, they're like, yeah. Then I'm like, so if I could give him a power, and he could protect you people, would you want that? And all of them are like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you already know. So then I give Inar's dad the power to the smoke fruit. So I'm like, smokes, and he's like, smoke fruit. Wow, that's such a genius one. That means I can create smoke. Yeah, you can even become smoke. And he's like, that means I'm untouchable. If I'm fighting an enemy, I'm untouchable, right? And I'm like, yep, you catch on really quick. Plus, I mean, it makes sense. You have a lot of mist in your village, so it will be even better. Then yeah, basically I gave him the smoke fruit. He eats it. He gets all the memories of how to use it, and he's like, "Thank you very much for saving our village. I will treasure this." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, by the way, when you get old, um, you'll be able to pass on this power to your son Inari." Yeah. So yeah, then he's like even more thanking him. Inari too, bro. Like basically Tazuna's family, they like thank him and shit. Yeah. And yeah. Basically like he's like village in the waves. I guess you now have a new hero. The smoke fruit will be your power now. Just it will be passed down from generation to generation. Make sure this doesn't fall into enemy hands. In fact, it doesn't even matter because it can only be passed on from people born in this village. So I guess you could pass it on to the strongest in the village, basically. So that would be a good thing. Well then, we'll be going. Then yeah, the bridge still called the Great Naruto Bridge, cause why not? Yeah, I guess. Then um she we come back. The mission, bro, it was done really easy. Bro, we didn't even care if it was too easy. So yeah, then we sign ourselves up for the I signed my team 7 for the things for the tuning exams. Yeah. And yeah, they're like they don't need training. They actually don't need training at all. Like they're OP, bro, so you just don't need it. What else can I say? So yeah, they don't need training. So yeah, we time skip training exams. So the thing basically Naruto trained Sasuke. Oh, bro, let's just say they kind of train. So I train Sakura in medical ninjutsu, cause why not? And I also train her in hand-to-hand combat and how to use her time stop ability correctly. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm like, since you have a time stop ability, I really recommend use carrying a lot, and I mean a lot of kunais with you, but you can throw them. So basically, they will stop in time, right in front of your enemy, and then when time resumes, your enemy will already be dead or knocked out. So that's a good thing. Then basically she did strength training. So she's super strong now. Like really strong. She like knows how to put chakra in to make her stronger. Yeah, you already know. She does that. And yeah, basically she's not Tsunade strength, but she's strong enough to knock out somebody really easily. Oh, and by the way, we kind of reported like that Zabuza and Haku they're gonna stay there. And yeah, since I kind of trust it because Zabuza and Haku, how could I give her the ice fruit? Because she has ice release, so I give him the ice fruit. And Zabuza, I give him no, not me. It's Naruto, bro. It's Naruto. What am I saying? It's Naruto. Basically, Naruto he gave Zabuza I guess a fruit called the weapon fruit. Basically, he can summon any weapon he wants, sword, kunai, whatever, bro. But he mostly summons sword because that's why he's a swordsman, so he uses swords. And yeah, and basically, Naruto gave him an extra ability that he can learn like any weapon to perfect any weapon, bro. So that's even better, bro. If he doesn't know how to do archery, bro, he learns it instantly. So that's good, you know. And yeah, you know, Hakuro, you already know what that does. So yeah. So basically, like the live village is kind of OP, you know. So we go to the tuning, like they're walking, and they see Conqueror. They don't know it's Conqueror, but they see a Sand Shinobi just like picking on Konohamaru. Yeah, whatever his name is, Konohamaru. Yeah, and Naruto, he's like, and me and Naruto, we're like, hey, you know that's the third Hokage's son, right? and Kankuro, he immediately looks back, and he's like, "Is that Kizaru?" Oh, sir, my bad. I didn't know. And and then I say like, do you know that the third Hokage is back in his prime? He's no longer an old man. He could wipe out your village in an instant. He doesn't even need an army. So, would you mind dropping the grandson? Would you mind dropping his grandson? Then bro, Conqueror, he immediately drops gently, bro. Konohamaru. Konohamaru, he's like, hey, thank you, Kizaru. Thank you, big bro Naruto. And yeah, that happens. So basically, Gara comes, and no, bro, he hides in the tree still. But then Naruto, he senses, because like Kurama tells him that he senses the One Tails, basically Shukaku. So then Naruto, he picks Gara, and he puts them like right next to him. I mean, he's like, so you're the One Tails Jinchuriki, huh? I heard from the night from Kurama that the Nine Tails, the One Tails has been keeping you from sleeping. When right away, it's not your mother. Trust me. I mean, unless you're telling me that your mother is a giant raccoon with one tail and is made of sand. And Gar, he's like, really? It's not my mother. And, he's kind of sad, but he's like, I'm like, Naruto, he's like, so I can pacify the One Tails, because he was probably influenced by somebody else. So I'm gonna pacify him for you, okay? And Gara, he nods, and I'm like, and I like pacify the One Tails, basically. And now Gara, that basically I made it so Gara like basically slept, like really slept, so that his eye bags did disappear. He doesn't have the eye bag shit anymore. So yeah, now he can sleep. And Gara, he's like, you pacified the One Tails. I can now sleep. And then Naruto, he's like, yep. I removed the seal and he's not even doing anything. Oh, and by the way, since you're a fellow Jinchuriki, I'm gonna tell you about my one of my abilities. It's basically called Devil Release. I can give you fruits that give you powers. So, since you basically use sand, would you like the sand fruit? Then Gark, he accepts, and yeah, he basically gets the sand fruit. Basically, can turn into sand. Like it's basically God, but like 10 times better with no killing shit attitude. Like so that's good, really good. Man, 1 hour, bro. I'm kind of creative, bro. So yeah, that happens. Then we walk to the tuning exams. The first stage, that happens. Basically, like they're like Conqueror and Temari. They thanked us. Now that they know that their brother will be able to like sleep and shit. By the way, I said to Gara that he doesn't need you to like hand signs. He can just think of the move. So yeah. Okay, training exams now. First phase, like let's just say Rock Lee, bro, he still wants to challenge Sasuke. Okay, but Sasuke, bro, our team, we noticed the Genjutsu immediately, bro. We already knew it, like immediately, bro. So yeah, thing, Sasuke, Rock Lee, he still wants to challenge Sasuke. So he basically challenges him, and so yeah, my bad. So he basically challenged that. So in the Chaijutsu battle, so bro, Sasuke, he has the Mangekyo. Yes, he trained with me, bro. With Naruto, bro. Are you stupid? Like, bro, my boy has double release, bro. Could you just give him like boost fruit, bro, so that he can like go to his full potential and shit, but he didn't want to do that. No, Sasuke didn't want that. Naruto was happy that with this answer because Sasuke wanted hard work. So shit, yeah. Um. So yeah, he has a Mangekyo. He's not blind because Mangekyo is basically like eternal Mangekyo. So he's not going blind anytime soon. Yeah. Basically, Rock Lee, bro, he gets clapped. Bro, Sasuke, eternal Mangekyo, bro. He uses taijutsu, so bro, Rock Lee he looks extremely slowed. So he basically knocks Rock Lee in one move. Just neck chops him like so hard, and Rock Lee he faints. And yeah. So basically yeah. So then Guy he picks up Lee and he's like, wow, Sasuke, Uchiha Sasuke, was it? You're really skilled in taijutsu, huh? Then Sasuke is like, I mean, I got the best. I've got the best trainers. Then he looks and he sees Kizaru and he's like, oh, I see. That's why. And then I'm like, nah, it's not really me. He still did the training, so it's not totally me, so yeah. And yeah, that happens, and then time skip to the written exam. Let's just say Team 7, they know how to cheat. Like Sakura, bro, she stops time. She looks at other people's answers because she wanna like she like answers questions, and she like to correct them. Like she stops time basically, and she basically looks around, and yeah, Sasuke, bro. Let's just say he like um makes a mirage. No, basically he makes himself invisible with his fire. Don't ask me how. He just does, okay? Basically creating a mirage. No, basically, yeah. And he also uses his Sharingan, so it's even better. And for Naruto, um, he basically turns to light. Basically makes a clone of himself, a light clone, and he turns like invisible because he's made of light. So yeah, he bends light so to where he's invisible, and he looks at other people's answers. He gets, and the Team 7 they get 100%. So time skip to the end. It's the Ibiki's like end question, I think. Yeah, and yeah, basically like shit. 75% of the people they're gone. They left. But Sasuke, Sakura, and Naruto, they stayed. Okay, they stayed. Literally, bro. So then they all pass. Let's just say it's just about like I'm not even sure, bro. I'm gonna say 20 people. Yeah, 20 people. And yeah. Basically, Anko comes through the window. She says her name is Mitarashi Anko. She will be the proctor of the second face-up for the training exams. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, bro. Never mind. So, yeah, that happens. Then, um, so then that happens. Then basically she explains shit, but not just like not paying attention. Then Anko, she tries throwing a kunai at him. Then he just catches it with 2 fingers. And it shocks everyone, bro. Everyone. And you're like, and he's like, oi, Proctor, what exactly were you trying right now? and then like she's kind of sweating because he has the same attire as Kizaru, and he's like, are you Kizaru's little brother or some shit? And he's like, yes. Then she starts sweating bullet. And he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then yeah, and people are like, oh, understandable if she's like, it's understandable if she's sorry, okay, because they know who he is, so it's understandable, okay. I mean, bro. And yeah, she explains the exam. Then they get, Team 7 gets an Earth scroll. Shit, my bad. Hiccups, my bad. And basically, they like scatter it because it's easy, bro. Bro got Firefly. So basically, Sasuke carries Sakura, and Naruto he moves at like he transforms into light. Like he's still like he doesn't want to go too fast, so he goes at the same speed as Sasuke. So we can basically see him, but he goes at the same speed as Sasuke. Basically. So then they see a team with a heaven scroll. Oh no, they see a guy, a person that just killed a team, and he's kind of disgusted by that. So he sees that the person swallowed the scroll. Plus, it was a heaven scroll, so they needed that shit. So they got an error scroll, so they need a heaven scroll. So so that person is Orochimaru, as you already know, and he tries some shit. But he gets now, even if he bite it into Sasuke, his Sharingan is still powerful, so it won't work. Basically, Sakura stops time. She makes it possible for Naruto and Sasuke to move, and they basically clap Orochimaru. Orochimaru, bro, no, bro. I want it. Yeah, Orochimaru is dead, burned to a crisp, and exploded. So basically, he made let's just say Naruto. He made a plastic bag, and he put one part of Orochimaru's body, basically his ear, so that if he needs to revive him to put him to jail or some shit, he will do it. So yeah, and he keeps it in his pocket. It's kind of disgusting, but why not? Yeah, no, he makes a pocket dimension where time like don't work. There's no time in there, so the thing won't shit. Oh, wait a second. I apologize. Okay, so I'm back. I think I left off the fight for Orochimaru. I believe he was dead already, so yeah. So basically, like, I must say, like, if Orochimaru dies, like, all the my bad, all the people involved in the Konoha crush, they will get notified. So yeah, then like they get notified that Orochimaru is dead, and they're like, we better retreat. So basically, they all retreat because they know they're gonna die. Like, so they all retreat, and yeah, there's no Konoha crush. Basically, then Team 7 is the first to arrive. They do the summoning shit. I don't know. Then Kizaru appears. Basically me. Yeah, I appear. Then I'm like, yo, how you doing? How you guys doing? I see you guys are the first team. Nice. I mean, that's to be expected anyway. So yeah, guess we have to wait. Basically, second team that comes, Gara's team, and like Naruto and Garbo, they're best friends already, bro. Cause Jinchuriki energy, bro. So they're basically best friends already. And yeah, then we time skip 3 days later. Only a few teams, like only a few teams made it. So let's just say, like, I believe Just make it 10. No. I'm gonna make it a lot of people. So basically, there was like so I'm gonna, cause I just realized I'm just stupid. So you know when I said there was 20 people that passed the written exam shit? No. Let's just say, bro, 75 people passed, and then 25 people failed the exam shit. The second portion. Now the third portion. Basically the preliminaries. Um Basically they're gonna do the fights until there's like 10 people left. So yeah. And basically Team 7, bro, they GG, bro. So when it's oh man. So the first fight, I'm not even sure who he fought. Okay, so first match, Sasuke vs the random ninja. I don't even know, but just a random ninja. Sasuke, he claps. And I mean claps, bro. So yeah. I believe then it's Shino versus random dude from Sound Village. Shino claps. Konkuro versus random Shinobi. Konkuro claps. Sakura versus Ino. Sakura claps, bro. She can stop time, so she basically stopped time, and she basically knocked out Ino. And yeah. Oh, and after that is Tamari versus Tenten. Tamari claps. Shikamaru versus random dude. Random women from Sound Village. Shikamaru claps. And Naruto versus oh my god, that's just violent, bro. Okay. So basically, Naruto claps cause it's Naruto, bro. Basically, he like went super fast and knocked the fuck out of Kiba. Then Hinata versus Neji. Actually, bro, Neji got clapped. Actually, bro. Remember, bro, Hinata got the strength fruit, bro. So she basically one punch. Remember, bro, there's a lot of people attending this. And they were kind of surprised. Like, I think it's the Hiyashi, basically Hinata's father. I'm not sure, but yeah, he was surprised with like Hinata's strength. He was like, how did she do that? And yeah, basically Hinata clapped. Yeah, what else can I say? So Gar versus Rock Lee. I'm sorry, but Gara clapped Rock Lee. He didn't do the same injury as before. But even with his weight's off, like bro, Gara doesn't even need his sand defense. He's made of sand, so like no matter what you do, bro, you will not be able to hurt him. He will just regenerate. Rock Lee, bro, he punched through Gara at first. He was like, oh my god, did I kill him? And he sees that Gara reforms. He realized that that Gara is made of sand. He thinks like Rock Lee thinks that he can basically he can break the regenerative ability, like he can at the end. Basically, was surrounded by sand. Gara didn't use sand coffin. He just surrounded Rock Lee of sand, and Rock Lee couldn't do anything. So Gara won. And then Choji versus random dude from Sound Village. So the random dudes from Sound Village won. Oh, never mind. My bad. So basically, like fight, just random fights until there's 7 people left. First matchup. Since Neji got clapped, it'll be Hinata versus Naruto. Like, but Naruto, he's gonna knock her out really quickly. He doesn't want her to hurt his girlfriend. So yeah. Basically, time skip a month. Hinata like trains because she wanna beat Naruto. Why not? Like, Sakura, bro. I'm not even sure, bro. What I'm supposed to say? So, yeah. So time skip a month. I really don't want to do too much of the Chunin exam, so let's just say Naruto got first, Sasuke second, Hinata and Sakura tied for third place. Nah, bro, fuck it, bro. Let's just do that. Sakura, Hinata tied third place, and the rest is just non-important. Like, really, it doesn't matter. By the way, you remember, bro, the Konoha crash doesn't happen. Because it just doesn't happen. And then, yeah. So, this is going to be end of part 1, I guess. Not sure. But bye, bro. Bye.